welcome to this edition of Burlington High School Girls Ice Hockey. It is playoffs time. First playoff game, it's always a good one. I'm Brady Costas. Today's matchup, the 14-6 Burlington Red Devils against the 8-12 Beverly Panthers, who is also consists of Danvers and Ipswich. So a little tri-town team here for the Panthers. Great color schemes as girls looking to start the playoffs off hot. Boys looking to do the same today against St. John's. We wish them the best of luck over there. As we wait for putt drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The green outlet needs to be moved. Plate 5, carried at 37. We need your car moved immediately. Green outlet 5.
Move your car, people. As it will be Caitlin Tremblay against Avery LeBlanc, excuse me. Face-off was won by Beverly. That is number 23, Emily Tibbetts, fighting for it now. Let's take it, it's stolen by Tremblay. Soft shot and is blocked by Victoria Willington, junior goalie. Face-off is going to be Tremblay against Arnold, won by Tremblay. And slap shot already in. Hello, Chloe Rabazi. We're 20 seconds in. I was switching rosters, I didn't even get to see. That looked to have been Tremblay to Weber to Rabazi for the goal. As it looks to be Tremblay now against Koa. Apologies if I butchered that. Face-off is won by Tremblay. It's number 15, Lixie. Is looking for either Koa or Ryan, misses both of them. So now Burlington on possession. It's Carly Weber. Has out a turnover. That was Linsky looking for Koa, couldn't find her. Beverly will maintain possession. As I cannot see. Go around behind Brindle. This popped up and it was stay in play. And that will be made possession out Burlington. Tremblay, senior captain, looking to go out with the championship. Tremblay, fast. And we're, what, a minute 16 in? And we have 2 goals already. Caitlin Tremblay unassisted. That just barely pokes by Willington. As face-off is won by number 16, that is Victoria De Leon. Slap shot over there, I cannot see the number, but it'll be just left. As that is number 22, that's Shay. Let's cook. As puck will be recovered by Curran. Rosters real quick. As that is number 22, Shayla Coker. Coker, shot blocked by Willington. As number 10, that is Griffin. As it was a little poke it in is Cicilone, and it'll be blocked and it'll be covered by Willington. 12:57 left to go in the first. 2-0 Burlington already. Nice little slap shot there by Curran. It'll be caught by Willington. As face-off will be won by Beverly. That looked to have been sure. Will go around. Recovered by LeBlanc. Stolen by Coker. Tremblay. No, that was not Tremblay. That was Curran. Covering it now is number 3. That is Fritas. As the Rabazi. Over to Griffin. Back to Rabazi. Looking there for Cisaloni, couldn't find her. Boy, now be recovered by Griffin. As that is number... slap shot by Cleary, be blocked by Wellington. Now Tremblay was looking for Weber, could not find her. Weber over to Benjamin, not Rabazi. Tremblay over the Steiner. Steiner will lose it. Now recovered by Tibbetts. Now stolen by Cleary. That is number 7. Sure. No icing. As fighting for it now, that is number 6, Johnson. Looking for someone. Steiner had a puck stick on it and loses it. Now, puck will go behind Brindle. Or not behind Brindle. Brindle will cover it up. 11:20 left to go in the first. 2-0 Burlington off the goals from Rabazi and Tremblay. As puck drop will be, that looked to have been Coker against Koa. Won by Beverly, but can they capitalize? Go around, recovered by Johnson. Fighting for it now is Coker. Johnson, go around. Looking for it. Horn. Horn, poked through by a bunch of Burlington. As now chasing it down is Koa. I assume they've been off the stick of Griffin. And it'll be no icing. As that'll be recovered by Cisaloni. And now recovered by number 11, Koa. Griffin couldn't get her stick down. Back to Burlington's zone. Curran will turn it over to Allen. Allen was looking for 16, De Leon. That'll be recovered by Curran. Curran looked for Cleary. Is losing it. Now Burlington. Steiner. Now we'll lose it. Recovered by De Leon. And now will be recovered now by Burlington. Lots of turnovers here. First period. As Rabazi over the Tremblay. Tremblay loses it. Linsky. Over to De Leon. Slap shot just missed by Linsky. Now Steiner. Well, not lose it, kind of lose it. That'll be recovered by Cleary. Over the Steiner. Steiner. Just right, blocked by Wellington. As I cannot see the puck. As this has gone behind Wellington. Recovered by Belford. Belford. Turnover over to Rabazi. Rabazi. That'll be a turnover. It's a turnover to Linsky, and now they're fighting for it. Cisaloni, just right of Wellington. As Belford now. It's looking over for Tibbetts and cannot recover it. Now, Rabazi. Rabazi. Slap shot blocked by Wellington. Recovered by Benjamin. As I'll be poked through, now recovered by Linsky. Linsky. Turnover, Cisaloni now. Back, now Linsky again. Now that is Griffin. Linsky now poking it through. Will be recovered by Curran. Off the wall. Looking for Cicerone, will be recovered by Koa. Now, Griffin looking for Benjamin, couldn't find her. Now, slashed by someone on Beverly, that recovered by Curran. He's fighting for it now. It's number 60 now, De Leon. Just left of Brindle. Be recovered by Benjamin. No, it will not. Yes, it will. Benjamin. Over to Cicerone. Cicerone off the referee. Now over to Griffin. Griffin popped up. Couldn't poke through his Coker. Now Cicerone. Coker over to Griffin. Griffin over to Rabazi. Rabazi slap shot and caught by Willington. 7:20 left to go in the first. His face-off will be the number 2s, Tromboy and LeBlanc. Or not LeBlanc, it'll actually be 21, Brady Arnold. Recovered by face-off, won by Beverly. LeBlanc, covered by Rabazi. I cannot see the number. Okay, now recovered. Tibbetts. Over to Arnold. Stolen by Trombley. Trombley now. As golden opportunity there from Burlington, couldn't capitalize. As a whole bunch of fighting for it. Now Trombley will have it. Off the wall over Rabazi. Rabazi. It'll be now recovered by Trombley. Now stolen by Beverly. That was, can't see numbers because of the Danvers logo. As Cleary will lose it. Now going back to Burlington zone, will be recovered by Trombley. Trombley. As that'll be a tripping. Seems to be a tripping on Beverly. Who is it on? Seems to be number 6. That is Meredith Johnston. Looks like to be tripping. Flashing. I need to know my penalties. As face-off will be Coker against Koa. Won by Beverly. Make sure I say that. Linsky. Poke it all the way around. Chasing it down for Burlington. Curran. Off the wall, that'll be recovered by LeBlanc. Now Curran will have possession. Over to Cicerone. Cicerone. Over to Coker. Coker. It's caught by Linsky. Now up. Oh, and wow, that was a random event there as the block. Poke it back to Burlington zone. 5:37 left to go. 120 on the power play. As Curran. Over to Cicerone. Back to Curran. Cicerone now. Over to Coker. Trying to be fancy with it, loses it, and poked through by. Now they're back to Burlington zone. Chasing it down is Curran. Behind Brindle. 53 seconds left in the power play. Off the wall to Trombley. Over to Steiner. Has poked it in. I don't know if that was off Trombley. It was Steiner. 3-0 in the first. 4:57 left to go. As 3-0 Burlington. Power play will now end. As face-off is won by Beverly. Horn now. Now it's recovered by Rabazi. Rabazi looking for Steiner, couldn't get her. Now number 6, Johnson. Poked through by Burlington. Steiner. We're poking through, no icing. That'll be recovered by, looks like to have been, it doesn't matter, it's fast break now. Koa loses it left to Brindle, as that'll be recovered by Rabazi. Over the Tremblay, over the Steiner. Is now recovered by number 6, Johnston. Fast break, has blocked by Brindle. Has blocked again by Brindle. What a way she's come, as that's off the stick of Tremblay. It will be recovered by, that looked to have been De Leon, as I cannot see numbers. It'll be behind Brindle. That'll be recovered by number 10, Daly. As now Steiner. To the right of Wellington. That'll be recovered by number 22, Horn. As now, Curran. As Coker over the Cicerone. 20, that was Allen. Fighting for it now is Griffin. Pokes through, hit by Horn. Now Cicerone. Shot will be left of Wellington. Chasing it down is Coker. She will recover it, Coker. Slap shot and 4-0 in the first. Samantha Cicerone, 4 different goals. 4 goals for 4 different Burlington girls. As this looks to be very uneven. Ah, 3:04 left to go in the first. Coker against Arnold, won by Burlington. As Curran. As will be out of play. As will be Coker against Arnold again.
Burlington goal scorer number 21, Samantha Ciccolini.
Oh, Ciccolini.
Assistant by number 22, Shayla Coker.
Speaking of Coker, Coker almost got another one. We'll lose it as Steiner. As recovering is Arnold. Arnold, 3-on-3. Go around Brindle. That'll be recovered by Tibbetts. As we blocked by Curran, excuse me. As Tremblay will not recover as the block now. That'll be out of play. Face-off is won by Beverly. As that is number 3, Ashley Freitas. As that'll be now. Johnston, 3-on-2. But it will be stopped by Rabazi. Rabazi will lose it, recovered by Freitas. Now lose it, as tripping, as bodies are everywhere. As now Weber. Over to Rabazi, over to Tremblay, over to Benjamin, it'll be over Wellington. Recovered by Johnston. As we go over to Burlington zone, and it will be icing. 1:38 left to go in the first, 4-0 Burlington. Off of goals from Tremblay, Steiner, Rabazi, and Cicerone. I know that's how you pronounce it, but I kind of forgot. As Arnold against Coker, won by Beverly. As Tibbetts will lose it. Griffin now. As amongst others fighting for it. High stick, and that is missed. As puck will be recovered by Coker. Coker off the stick of LeBlanc. As Curran. Not maintain. I cannot see the number. That is Arnold. Shot on goal by number 20. That was Allen, blocked by Brindle. Now, Arnold will lose it. Benjamin will turn it over to Tibbetts. As that'll be recovered by Curran, over to Griffin, over to Cicelone. As just right of Brindle. As that'll be up and out of play. 36.4 left to go in the first. 4-0 Burlington. As will be Tremblay against Koa. As faceoff will be won by Burlington. As number 18, Cleary, over to Steiner. Steiner, right of Wellington. That will be recovered by Rabazi. Now it will be turnover. Horn. As Tremblay will seal it. Tremblay, soft shot, left of Wellington. Recovered by Horn. Now recovered by Johnston. Now Tremblay. Looking for Cleary. Couldn't find him. That will be the end of the first. 4-0 Burlington. We'll be back in a bit.
Hey! Come on, guys. Oh, God.
Welcome back, second period of action. Burlington girls ice hockey, round of 32 MIAA playoffs, as Burlington is currently leading 4-0 against Beverly, Ipswich, Danvers. The trifecta of towns, from goals off of Tremblay, Steiner, Rabazi, and Cicelone. As faceoff will be won by Burlington. As we go over behind Brindle, recovered by Rabazi. There's a bunch of fighting for it. Now Tremblay. Tremblay. Dish it off over to Steiner, and it will be stopped by Wellington. Music is starting. 28 seconds in already. As it will be Tremblay against Koa, seemed won by Beverly. Recovered by now by Rabazi. Steiner. Now recovered by Bilford. Now Tremblay. As can't see the number. Whoever it was would dish it off to Ryan. As will be covered by Brindle. Little. As it looks to be Coker against Koa. Face-off will be won by Beverly. As couldn't get her stick down in his Horn. She will recover it over to, looking for Johnston. Over to LeBlanc. Now Griffin. A little miscommunication there from Burlington. Griffin. Over to Curran. Over to Benjamin. Slap shot. That is number 6, Johnston as Cisaloni. Excuse me. Seems to be Benjamin. Now, Ryan. Dish it off now. Turnover. Curran. Off the wall. Recovered by Tibbetts. Now go around. Now recovered by Griffin. Not recovered. Now recovered by Curran. As Coker. Offsides. According to my cameraman. Need to fix the speakers in this place. As it will be Tremblay against Arnold. Won by Burlington. Steiner. Looking for someone. Recovered by Weaver now. Misses the puck. Recovered by Steiner. Over to Rabazi. Over to Tremblay. Tremblay blocked by Wellington. And scored off the assist. It was an intentional pass. Recovered by Steiner. Or not. Goal by Steiner. 5-0 Burlington. I think I've heard this goal song more than I have while watching the Bruins. As Tremblay. Rabazi couldn't get his shot off. 2-on-1. Ryan, great job defense there from Weber. She goes into the wall. Go around, that'll be recovered by either Tremblay or the other Johnson who will. Now Rabazi. Rabazi. Turnover. Now, so many turnovers, can't keep up. As that is number 3, Freitas. As Rabazi into the wall. Rabazi will lose it. Excuse me. As that is Rabazi now. Over to Tremblay. Burlington somehow maintaining possession. Rabazi over to Cisaloni. It'll be blocked. As we go back to Burlington's side, the ref will say it was tipped. Recovering is Curran. Curran over to Coker. As that was recovered now by Tibbetts. Turnover, Curran. Over to Cisaloni. Up and snipes it in. 6-0. We're about to have running clock in the second. The Devils are on a roll. As Coker against someone, Beverly will win it, but maintain possession. They cannot. As actually they can, I am corrected. Chasing it down is Arnold. Now LeBlanc, covered by Curran.
Assisted by number 12, Curran, and number 22, Shannon Coker. Time of the goal, 4 minutes and 39 seconds.
Sorry about that, I had to write something down.
4:39 in the second period.
As it is Ciccoloni. My apologies for butchering that all season. As around the goal, Rabazi over the Tremblay, loses, couldn't find her. Now Curran, looking for Benjamin, couldn't find her. Bodies are everywhere. That's gonna be a hooking, it seems. It seems to be a hooking on Burlington. Looks to be, it is number 12, Beverly Curran. 9:13 left to go in the second. This is Beverly's chance. As it seems to be Steiner up against Arnold. It seems we're having some scoreboard or clock troubles. There we go.
Burlington penalty number 12, Beverly Curran, 2 minutes hooking. Time to Beverly, 5 minutes, 47 seconds.
It's actually Curran.
Curran for hooking at 5:47, the second period.
It's great defense from Burlington. It's got power play unit out. Miscommunication there between Cleary and Rabazi. As that'll be recovered by Johnston. Johnston will dish it off to LeBlanc. Back to Johnston. Over to Koa. Sniped it in is Koa. It only took 37 seconds of the power play, but Beverly is on the board. Little Chris Paul S3, but it is now 6-1. As it will be Coker against De Leon. Won by Beverly. Griffin. Over to Benjamin. Eddie Arnold. As Freeman. This is behind Brindle. Recovered by Curran, or Griffin, my bad. As Coker. As a loose puck recovered by Griffin. That will be tipped, so no icing. Be recovered by number 14, Sarah Belford. As Belford. Over to Freeman. As tipped through is Curran. Freeman now fighting for it with Benjamin. Be recovered by, is a phrase for it, Griffin. As Griffin, over to Benjamin. Lose it, that'll be dished off, Koa. As that is Koa, it seems. Covered now by Griffin. Over to Benjamin. No, Coker. Coker, 2-on-2. Clinton caught by Wellington. There'll be a line change for Burlington. As face-off, won by Beverly, but Burlington will have possession. Steiner. Actually, now it is Arnold. Over to free toss. Recovered by, now Tremblay has it. Over to Weber, over to Rabazi. Rabazi to Steiner. As Boxer blocked and hit out, and that should be icing. As that referee's whistle is leaking. 6:30 left to go in the second. 6-1 Burlington. as it will be Tremblay up against the other two, LeBlanc. As Tremblay, Steiner to Rabazi. That'll be off the skate of Arnold, as Weaver covered by Arnold. Now, Steiner, Tremblay, poke it through, recovered by Scher. Behind Brindle, that'll be recovered by Rabazi. Rabazi. Poke it off. And that will be an icing. 5:53 left to go in the second. Shout out CM Punk. Ciccolone. Got chasing it down now. As LeBlanc. Over to Johnson. Blocked by Brindle. Over to Horn. Now that was poked through by Koa and it'll be covered by Burlington. Curran, slap shot, blocked by Willington. Recovered by Ciccolone. As Curran off the skate, that was Friatas. It's breaking through as LeBlanc. Over to Johnson, blocked by Brindle. As line switch again for Burlington. As you can clearly, the difference in size of these two teams, Burlington does not let that hold them back. It motivates them. As a little bit of scuffle there. As Rabazi. As taken out is Cleary. As Ryan. As how that didn't go in, I don't know. As Rabazi. Looking for Steiner, couldn't find her. Off the skate of Weaver. Tremblay. Over to Cleary. Now, Allen. Off the wall, recovered by Weber. Over to Rabazi. As that'll be icing. 4:07 left to go in second. 6-1 Burlington. As another line switch for Burlington. Seems like the fatigue is getting to them. Burlington only at 11, 12-person roster. 11 healthy as Ciccolone. She has 2 already. Ciccolone, the freshman, and Emma Steiner, the younglings for Burlington, showing out tonight. As Benjamin will turn it over, no she won't. Ciccolone. Over to Coker, right of Willington. That'll be recovered by 17, Cole. Oh, it's body slammed as Griffin. Covered by Curran. Over to Benjamin. That'll be recovered by 15. Blinsky, blocked by Brindle, recovered by Benjamin. Now Coker. Forward pass, could not find Ciccolone. Ciccolone now, over to Coker. As that was Levinkoa now. Oh, right, just right at Brindle. Koa over that is Rabazi to Tremblay. Play over to Steiner. Rabazi now. Just to Weber over to Steiner. To Rabazi. As Tremblay. Just left his shot by Cleary. Recovered by Weber. Now just left of it was Steiner. Time for it now. Recovered by Cleary. 1:46 left to go. Over to Weber. Back to Cleary. Now Tremblay. Over to Steiner. To Rabazi. As they're going backwards. As that is up and out of play. One lucky fan, you can get yourself a puck. Dun 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 dun. .122 left to go in the second. 6-1 Burlington. Boys not doing so well. Last time I heard it was 3-0. 4 minutes left in the first, down to St. John's. As Linsky now fighting for is a bunch of people. As Curran. As Linsky off the skate of Coker over to Benjamin. Now it's Kalinski over to Arnold. Shot blocked by Brindle. Great offense there from Beverly. 42.6 left to go. That was Meredith Johnston. 6-2. Don't call it a comeback. Tremblay will go up against a number I can't see because of the ref. 40 seconds left to go in the second. Behind Wellington. Covered by Steiner. As Tremblay looking for someone now. Rabazi off the wall. Burlington thought that went in. As Brian Wellington recovered by Cleary. Poke from Tremblay over to Cleary. 8 seconds left to go. And that should do it. Tibbetts will poke it out. 4 seconds. And that will do it. End of 2. 6-2 Burlington. We'll be back after this.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
1, 2, ready, go. Gonna pull the stops, gonna make it go. You're living on a wing and a prayer. Gonna put them things together. You know it's now or never.
As a third period of action, 6-2. Burlington. For so many goals, I don't even remember all of them. As Beverly's hard to make a bit of a comeback. Still down 4 though. As Arnold over to LeBlanc. As just left of Brindle. As the ice seems to be extra slippery. as Tremblay. Now recovered by Steiner over the Tremblay. Over the Cleary. Now, after poke now, recovered by Rabazi. Over to Weber. Over the Steiner, excuse me. To Cleary. Shot. Out and sniped in. Caitlin Tremblay. We're 41 seconds in. Oh. Yep, I've definitely heard this more now here than in the Bruins. As face off, won by Burlington. Now poke through, now. Johnston. Now recovered by Ryan. Tremblay. Over 2. Looking for Steiner, couldn't find her. Fighting for a bunch of people. Recovered by Rabazi. Rabazi. Hooked up and out of play.
Update from Monroe, Williams Hockey, under the second period, St. John's, Shrewsbury 4, Burlington 1.
As hearing from Brian, Burlington boys team down 4-1 to St. John's Shrewsbury. I guess they're combining too. A lot of combinations of teams here. Seems a penalty on Nikki Griffin. I don't know what it is. It might be slashing. Tripping. As last time there was a power play for Burlington, Beverly scored in 31 seconds. That first possession took 9 off the power play. Face off, won by Burlington. Tremblay, book it out now. That is 15. That was Linsky. Now, turned over now. Burlington, possession. Tremblay, round, get her own pass. That's just one man in this thing is Tremblay, 1-on-3. Faking the slap shot and good defense here from Beverly. As now 3-on-2, poked through by Curran. As Cole, over the block, over the Johnston. That shot, blocked by Brindle. As good defense here from Burlington, recovered by Steiner. Now, Linsky. Under a minute left to go in the power play. As that's high sicking on Tremblay. So it'll be 5-on-3 for 51 seconds. Beverly, golden opportunity here to cut the lead to 4. Oh, hooking, my bad. As timeout Beverly. It's so hot up here. It's coming out of the timeout. 5-on-3 in favor of Beverly, 50 seconds. Golden opportunity to score here. As Linsky off the skater for Bazzi. Steiner will poke it through. As we go back to Beverly's side, 35 seconds left on 5-on-3. As that is LeBlanc, or is it free? Nope, it is not LeBlanc, it was Linsky. Linsky over to Arnold. And now be caught by Brindle. 20 seconds on the power play, 20 seconds left on Griffin's power play. Face-off is won by Burlington as Benjamin falls. Johnson. That's a sick word. Top shot blocked by Brindle. 8 seconds left on the power play. As Johnson over to Linsky. So that is way up. And that will be end of the first power play, 5-on-4 now. Skoa be left of Brindle. Great offensive zone here from Beverly. And as I say that, it ends. No, it doesn't. LeBlanc. Over to Johnson. Johnson, blocked by Brindle. 38 seconds left to go on 5-on-4. Johnston. A scuffle in front of the net. As that is Koa, blocked by Brindle, and it will be caught. 20 seconds left to go on 5-on-4. As Curran over to Clary, who loses her stick. As fighting for it was Steiner and Koa. Blocked by Brindle. As all power plays are over, Beverly not able to capitalize on the 5-on-3 as from great defense from Brindle. What is this music? As that will last 3 seconds. As Coker up against Daly. Or not Daly, excuse me, De Leon. As Coker over to Griffin. Over to Ciccolone. Go out, no icing. Recovered by Freed Haas. Got her stick is Coker. Benjamin. That is not hooking. Some questionable calls here. De Leon. That will be caught by Brindle. 9:51 left to go in the third. Burlington looking to close this out. As face-off is won by Burlington. Tremblay. Over to Rabazi. Off the wall, looking for Steiner, couldn't get her, and that will be icing. As Kohler will face Rabazi, not Rabazi, Tremblay, excuse me. As can't see numbers, Cleary was on it. Battling, that is Johnson over the Tremblay. Looking for Cleary, couldn't get her stick down. Cleary over to Rabazi. Rabazi now over the Steiner. Just left, looked like off the skate of someone. Rabazi. Slap shot. Oh, that went in! Wow, what a snipe from Rabazi! That might be a hat trick, I don't know. That could be a hat trick for Rabazi. I honestly don't know. If it is, then good for her. As winning the face-off is Burlington and assist from Weber. As Linsky will lose it. Tremblay over to Cleary. Cleary, 2-on-5 now. Great, over Willington. Linsky. Over to, that was Curran. For Steiner getting fancy with it. Coker. Oh, body slam. As that is Griffin. He's looking for Benjamin, couldn't find her. Off the stick of Ciccolone. Missed slap shot there from De Leon. As Benjamin over the Ciccolone. Up and over the Coker. Over to Curran. Over to, it was Curran, or excuse me, Coker, to Benjamin, to Ciccolone. Ciccolone over to Griffin, or Curran, excuse me. As that'll be tripping. That'll be tripping on number 6, Meredith Johnston. As it's actually running clock right now. So, seems to be all but through. As up, over, and that will be recovered by Rabazi. Rabazi, over to Cleary. Cleary. This kid will get a hand on it. Now Tremblay looking for Rabazi, couldn't find her. Be Burlington's own. Excuse me, Rabazi. Over to Tremblay. Tremblay. She has 2 already. Steiner also has 2. Tremblay. Over to Koa. No, that will not be icing. Recovered by Rabazi. Probably not going to call any more of those. Under 5 minutes left to go. Rabazi. Over to Horn now. Now we're stolen by Tremblay. Slap shot blocked by Wellington. As that will be a loose puck. It looks to be recovered by Rabazi as that's going back to Burlington zone. 30 seconds left on the power play. 4:32 left to go in the third. Rabazi. Slap shot and that was Sophia Cleary. 9-2. It'll be 9-2 Burlington, and that will most certainly seal it. Under 4 minutes left to go. It seems to be a full line switch for Burlington. As Coker will poke it through. Burlington wants 10. As Fritas. Over to Pinto. Now Curran. Trying to poke it in is Ciccolone for her hat trick. But now Pinto. Dish it off to Arnold. As Fancy with it and no cigar. As that is Coker. Coker. Griffin. Coker. High stick, what? Under 3 minutes left to go. As face-off won by Burlington, they're just, yeah, they ain't trying. As LeBlanc. Over to Griffin. Now, Griffin. Dishes off to Benjamin. To Ciccolone. Ciccolone over Wellington. Recovered by Coker. Poked through by Horn. Now Griffin. That'll be recovered by LeBlanc. Under 2 minutes left to go. Koa. Just right of Brindle. Recovered by Griffin. Horn. Now Koa. That'll be stopped by Brindle. Folks, that looks to have been it. Yep. Burlington seemed to have closed this one out. 7 goals in a minute and a half is it's unlikely, but anything is possible. As Tremblay over to Rabazi. But now losing it, Allen. Under a minute left to go now. Weeba. This will all, yeah, yeah. I need to stop stuttering. It's under 40 seconds left to go. This will most likely be the last tip-off. Tremblay against Arnold. Horn. Over to Arnold. Over to slammed into the wall by Johnson is Cleary. That's a high stick. As breakaway is Cleary. As they got the order not to score. Slap shot under, and that will do it. Burlington advancing to the round of 16 with a victory of 9-2. As I'm Brady Costas, and that'll do it for now. Toodles!
25. Congratulations to Beverly on your season. Burlington will next play on